Hey, I'm going to give feedback on some Steam pages, and we're starting with Gears of Glory. Build defenses while you speed through and crush robots in this action-packed tower defense. Okay, so I appreciate that the genre is given here. It's a tower defense. It does not look like a tower defense. That's probably a good thing at this point. This is an old genre. It's nice to see something refreshing. I don't quite get it though from the screenshots. It looks more like a racing game, of course, right? It's kind of like top-down GTA 1 kind of thing. I can't really tell the screenshots from each other, like what is different from this one to this one. Even to this one, I guess there's the stuff there, but I wish it could be more varied. Like this, yeah, this one is like pretty clear, right? You're selecting a tower, okay, they have a price, they have speed, it's okay, so all that stuff, all the tower defense stuff I know, okay. But with this ones, I am a bit confused about what's going on. I guess this is a game over. Combat racing, interesting tag. Let's do the trailer. Oh, this is a driving game. Unlock the power towers. Okay, so you're driving around and you're crushing enemies. I thought this was tower defense. Okay, so I guess this is a tower defense, but you can also help the towers by running around and destroying enemies. Something like that. Yeah, it looks juicy. This is very hard to read, this diagonal text. I don't... I have to like turn my head around there. You know, this high octane music. Zoom in. And Gears of Glory. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about the text, like this pixel text. Especially when it turns around. I imagine there's a way to present this text better. But I guess the trailer was good to see the car driving around. And we see the car here in the first GIF, which is just a wish list thing. And then here in the actual page, we see the car driving around, and then you get more quickly what the game is about. Okay, so you probably want to explain that first. Like it's both the, and I know it's here. It's like, yeah, you build the defense and you speed through in your truck, and you probably want to explain that first. Okay, it's like, okay, you get this concept. Yes, I get this concept. Now we are going to see the more intricate stuff, right? Drive for Glory, step on gas, play stars. This is just the same thing. This repeats the same thing. I wish I could see, okay, what's beyond that? What's after that? To infinity and each stage brings a new challenges for you to overcome and show his boss. I mean, this is not really a selling point. It's like, okay, there are missions, but I don't see what's interesting about them. It mentions an endless mode. I kind of feel some lack there. I wish I could know, okay, what's the endless mode about? What are what are the levels, the missions about? Is there a story? Is there a campaign? probably not. But I kind of I'm kind of wanted more there content. It's just these numbers, like this is not too interesting to me when it doesn't say anything. If it was 10 or 20, I don't think it would matter. I kind of want to know why it's awesome rather than how many there are. Um, so yeah, the capsule, I think it's a bit dark. Like the game is not that dark. I think we could see the street here instead of this black background. We could see some buildings, the street. Um, I get what you're going with, like this, the enemy's hands there in this the silhouette, but I think it could be more colorful and show more of the world and show some towers. Why don't we have any towers in the capsule? Really wish we could see like a tower attacking or something. That would be nice. A projectile. Okay. Let's see what we have. Um, People are giving good feedback here. There's a lot of stuff there. Tale of Relm. The Tale of Relm, a classic JRPG inspired by early Final Fantasy. I think I appreciate you saying that. I never played early Final Fantasy. Maybe I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 4, didn't get very far in that. Every fight is a choice. I'm not sure what that means. Every fight is a choice. Explore a handcrafted world. See enemies on the map, crack defenses, chain skills, and build deep synergies with job points. What? What are job points? I think job is a boring word. We probably don't want that on the description. That's just my take. Um, I think I like the verbs, but I think you just hit one verb after the other like too fast. Okay, explore, handcrafted world. Okay, see enemies on the map. Like this is not a good see enemies on the map. Like I'm not excited by seeing enemies on the map. That's just crack defenses. I don't know what this means. Are you hacking stuff? Chain skills. Like what do you mean by chain skills? Like explain to me how that works and why that's great. It's like, oh, mix this with that to get that. You know, build deep synergies with. It's like, okay, build deep synergies. I understand they're like character classes that complement each other, maybe, and there's like the job points. I'm just it ends with this confusing note. Um, so it's okay. It's a JRPG inspired by Final Fantasy. Um, I'm not sure what I get. What the twist is. Like, is this like a pure nostalgia thing? Are we like, oh, there's this art looks very different from early Final Fantasy, right? So this is not. I don't think this is pure nostalgia, right? We don't have that pixel art. Um, that nostalgia look. We don't probably don't have the nostalgia music. So the writing is over the borders there. This motion is nice, looks nice. The text is quite readable there. Here we see some enemies, 10 playable characters. I'm not sure 10 plus playable characters, like the numbers don't matter too much. It's more about why are these characters awesome? Break something, and then you see like running out characters just running around. That's not very exciting. A world in turmoil. A little bit of story and then more combat. Did not quite grab me that last point. And there we go. That's the trailer. We have another video which is a cinematic trailer, main trailer. That one I don't know what that was.
Anger leads to
Oh,
despair.
why is the main trailer the second one? I'm
Despair to
confused.
chaos. Chaos to darkness. Emotions cloud judgment. Take away these emotions. Take away these feelings. You will become
The voice acting is okay. The text is I don't quite personally don't quite like it.
neither good nor bad.
So just a bit boring. And then the voiceover just ends out of nowhere. And then it just keeps going. Yeah, we have the main menu. Okay. Um, I'm not sure which one is better. Probably this one is better. But they both have problems, I think. And I kind of like that this one has the voice acting. But anyway, let's move on. Um, so the capsule, the, the characters seem to be a low opacity, like they're like 75% opacity or something like that. I'm not sure why. Like the characters are very important. The background looks a bit like AI art. Not too excited about that. I don't know if it is, but it doesn't look amazing. Probably, I would probably want to see the characters bigger at 100% opacity and the background at a lower opacity, mattering less. I don't really like the border either. Um, so we have a GIF here. Show some combat. Okay, combat. I get it. Fight like JRPG combat. A tale of destiny and discovery. Hand-drawn adventure where every stroke of the brush paints a world on the edge of fate. This is overwritten. It just becomes confusing. Like what? Beneath its stunning artistry lies a deeply woven story, one of courage, sacrifice. It's like okay, there's a good story. I don't I don't feel anchored to the story in any meaningful way. Strategy that rewards thinking. Combat isn't about grinding, it's about mastery. Okay, that sounds good, but I would like to know exactly how. Break enemy defenses, exploit weaknesses, and plan every move in strategic turn-based battles. With 200 plus unique enemies, no fight feels the same. Enemies are visible on the map, giving you the freedom to engage when you decide. Okay, so that's what the enemies on the map means. Okay, it's like yeah, it can be an important point for some people, but I want to see more punchy selling points here. It's like this is a minor design gripe, maybe, uh, which I don't know. Maybe it's super important for some people, but I'd want to see like on at a deeper level why I should care about this JRPG. Quiet Villages, Forgotten Temples, exploration is at the heart. Talk to villagers, uncover secrets, solve puzzles inspired by early Zelda games. Okay, so here we have a very different inspiration, but okay, I mean, that's fine. Piece together the lore of world on the edge of collapse. Shops, hidden clues. Like, okay, there's hidden stuff. I'm not sure what's going on in this GIF. Here we just see more combat. Um, and then we have flexible character progression. We don't see anything of. It would be nice, like, to see the tree of skills, the job point system, see how that works, see some countless builds and combinations. Like to see that. Okay, some Kickstarter thing. This last point seems useless. Like you could cut this and your page wouldn't be any worse for it, in my opinion. And there are some reviews, so this has been released. Okay. There was the Tale of Realm. There's no feedback so far. Capsule description, text, and most importantly, the trailers. Okay, I have done that. I hope any of it was useful for you. Take everything with a grain of salt, of course. That's just my feedback. I think your tags are fine. Oh, that's not. Oh, we have 2 more videos at the end. I'm not sure you need all of these videos. Like this one is kind of like just the running around thing. And this one is a teaser for the final stage. Like you don't have to keep everything up. You can just pick the best one and just have one video. In my opinion, I think people barely watch one, much less 4. See, this is capsule art. Let's do another Steam page. Is this a Steam page? This is not a Steam page. Trailer. Well, let's do this one. There are no comments. Let's watch this trailer. And there's a Steam page. We can give some feedback on that as well. We see a lot of this trope of character changing. So I guess character customization is important in some sense. Like having your character unleash magic in intense combat. Oops. Oh, I guess I just lost connection for a bit with Steam. Like what I get from this so far is like it's a 3-day game with combat, and you either have lots of characters or you customize your characters. Wow, they really lost the plot here with Steam. I'm going to come back to the trailer in a bit, but okay, you can like why wasn't this the first thing in the trailer? You can ride the goddamn dragon. It's in the capsule. You see the rider kind of small. I think it would be nice to get a little bit more of that in the capsule. Like, hey, you're riding a dragon. Like, get some attention to the rider, make him a little bigger, focus on that a little bit more. Maybe you don't need these characters at the bottom. Medieval fantasy extraction looter. So I guess it's some kind of extraction shooter. It's a play on that. With melee, ranged, and spell-based combat. Choose one of 9 mercenaries, mount a dragon alone or with a friend, and survive the brutality of enemies on Telos Island. Okay, alone or with a friend, I guess this is single or multiplayer. Survive the brutality of enemies in Telos Islands. Not sure about this last sentence. Extraction shooter, open world, PvP, PvE, medieval. I think that sounds like a good twist on extraction shooters. I didn't get that from the trailer. Like I all I knew is that there was like some kind of 3D combat. I did not realize this was an extraction shooter, but um, in a medieval setting. It does say high stakes extraction here at the bottom, but I think it could be clearer. Like, okay, you know, extraction shooters, we're going medieval. No, something a little bit more clear. Fight everyone and everything. I don't think this says anything at all. It's too broad to say anything. Like, I'd like something more specific. Um, like, what do you mean by that? Unleash magic? Like, even unleash magic, like, okay, what's cool about your magic system? A little bit, you know, I don't know. Rule the sky, strike from above. This should come before. Open with the riding the dragon, don't end with that. Because like, this is clearly very cool. I think people are going to just want to do that. Dark Loss. Wishlist now. I'm not sure about the name either, like Dark Loss. Why not like Dragon Riders? You know, something like more to the selling points. Like Dark Loss. Yeah, that wouldn't be my game name choice, but I know that's hard ones to change. Your mission straightforward but dangerous. Kill, loot, and extract. And then we see some combat. It's like, okay, I get the combat, but what is the extraction like? What does the loot look like? Oh, do I fit that into my inventory? Like, I like a bit more. We have the dragon riding one, which I think, yeah. And then, like, I was expecting at least 5 more of this. Like, we need more information on the inventory, the systems, the progression. How do you change your character? Like, are you picking a class of character, or are you customizing everything? So many questions here that, like, they're not answered. It's just so there are different weapons and spells. Um, the choices are endless. It's the same as saying nothing, in my opinion. The consequence, yeah. I mean, I understand like this is an impactful sentence, but when I'm trying to understand the game, like, I think if you have a lot more stuff and then the sentence is okay. Otherwise, no. Um, the Yeah, the tags are good. Okay. This is a capsule one. Oh, there's a Steam page. I kind of want to do this one because it has like last comments. If I have time, I'll go to the other one. So Fishbait. Fishbait is a casual 2 to 4 player card game where the last fish standing wins. Okay, it's a casual 2-4 player card game. So I guess this is a kind of multiplayer only or focused. Avoid the bait. I don't know what this means. Avoid the fisherman's bait is the key to survival. It's like, okay, now there's some bait. I'd like to know a little bit more about how. Draw carefully. Outsmart your friends. Draw carefully is a bit strange because, like, you draw. How do you draw carefully? Outsmart your friends and ride the currents to victory. So, okay, this is a very competitive but casual. So I'm a bit confused about that because competitive kind of implies more hardcore to me. But it's a casual PvP card game. Let's see the trailer.
Shuffle. Big.
Survive.
Favor.
I don't know what's happening. Outsmart.
Fishbait.
I don't know what just happened.
Reverse. Steal.
Reverse. I know that's from Uno. This is going by way too fast. There's too many cuts. Don't get caught. That don't didn't have an apostrophe, or did the thing? I don't know what's going on. Like, you lost me a few seconds ago, and
Fishbait.
I'm just confused at this point. Yeah, this is a very confusing trailer. Is that character from SpongeBob? Yeah, I'm not any kind of trailer expert, but I think this needs some expert feedback and redoing, to be honest. I wish, like, when I came into this, like, especially with a card game, with like this a PvP casual card game, I was hoping to understand the core mechanics a little bit, or like what do you do and why it's cool. I guess it's some kind of Uno variant, but that's all I got from it. I did not get the bait mechanic. I did not understand the bait from the trailer. Um, Here we have the okay. Here I can see what the game looks like in motion. I can get that from the screenshots, right? Okay, this is what the game looks like. There's some bait mechanic, and this is what the game looks like, and this is just more. This is, you can place as many cards as you want. I wish there was like more screenshots of impactful moments, like, oh, this awesome thing is happening, right? Maybe that's what these are, but I don't get why it's awesome. I saw some bait chance there. I don't know what that means. Okay. I want to understand the rules, so maybe this is going to help me. The rules of the game are simple. There are several bait cards hidden in the deck, and when you draw them, you will get caught by the fisherman. There are several bait cards hidden in the deck, and when you draw them, you'll get caught by the fisherman. So don't draw the bait cards. Why? What does getting caught mean? There are over 10 fish avatars, so we're not talking about the rules anymore. It's like, I wish there was more. Like, what does getting caught by the fisherman mean? Like, do you lose? Do you freeze for a turn? Do you have to discard all your cards? Like, I don't get it. I don't get why it's fun. I don't get why I should care. 10 plus fish avatars that you can choose from, and each of them have a unique personality. I think this is nice. I wish this was closer to the end. So, like, hats, kind of thing. Each turn you place as many action cards. Oh, and then we're back to mechanics. Yeah, this is weird. You want to go, if you're explaining the mechanics, like, do all the explanations right away, and then, like, don't flip-flop between the two things. You place as many action cards as you can, and drawing a card from the deck will end your turn. You can use a favor card to get a card from an enemy, a dig card to draw from the bottom pile of the deck, a look card to see the top 3 cards, skip to skip your turn, escape to escape from fisherman when you get caught. Okay, so here we have the rules. Okay, now here's the problem with this. I don't want just the rules, because those are hard to play out in my head, what I want the most is what awesome situations do the rules create? That's what I'm looking for as a player, wondering if I'm going to buy this. It's like, oh, when you do this action, your everyone in the table reacts in this way, like something awesome happens, right? I'm looking for that more than just plain boring rules. I want to know why the rules create an awesome game. And here I see the cards, but I don't know. I don't see the awesomeness. I don't know what's awesome about the attack. I don't know what's awesome about the steal. I think the steal probably has a lot of potential, right? Because usually when you steal a card, people can be like, "Oh, you stole my awesome card that I was hoping to play," or they might be, "Ah, you stole my bad card. Now you got my bad card in my hand." But we don't get that. We don't get the we should I think we could be seeing some gifs or some things of this things going on, like why these actions are awesome, or explaining somehow. I don't know how, but this just tells me, oh, there are cards. Doesn't tell me, oh, these cards are awesome because this, right? And then we have character voices that are AI generated, and the capsule. I like the capsule. I think it misses cards. I think for a card game, you probably want cards in your capsule, and you don't have that. Bold move. I I think it would be better to have some cards, but it looks nice. It's clean. The logo is nice, readable. There's a hook with the S. Cool stuff. The characters are cute. The simplistic background works. I still miss the cards. And the tags seem to be good. Yeah, that's about how that goes. Okay, so this was Fishbait. And we're going to end this one here. Thank you. Check out these games, and bye bye.